Did you have time to walk around Hong Kong a bit last night?
Yes, we went to have some food. I'm not going to lie to you, it was European. I've been in Japan for a week and I really needed some European sort of food. And I was quite amazed because some people sort of recognised me and I really didn't expect it. So I had my hair up like this, my jeans on, wasn't expecting to get any attention, and I think it was like every second person was sort of wanting a photo. I really didn't expect it at all. Yeah, I didn't know I had any friends here. I didn't know anybody knew who I was. It was quite amazing.
I got a question. You know, Asia has a lot of famous celebrities like Shirley Church and Catherine Zeta-Jones. And what do you think? You are the first female singer who got the top 40 chart campaign.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, here?
I mean, the BBC top 40 chart, you're the champion. You're the first female Welsh singer.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Well, I don't think I'm the first female Welsh singer to get the top 40, but I am the first female Welsh singer to get a number one in 25 years. I know that much. So I'm 25 in June. So technically, in my decade, in the last 2 decades, in the quarter of a century that I've been alive, I'm the only one. That feels pretty good.
Here we go, Lucius, and I've got another question. Someone says your Warwick Avenue, this track, sampled from a Chinese song, a traditional Chinese song. Is it true?
No, it's not true, but I heard that as well. I was in Japan in October, and I met some people that were from Hong Kong, and they said to me that it was so similar to a Chinese song.
Yeah.
I need to hear it. I still haven't heard it. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. That's maybe why I had this big connection with Hong Kong since I was a kid. Maybe I just knew I was going to write a Chinese melody. I have no idea.
Lucius, and I've got another question. Someone says your Warwick Avenue, this track, sampled from a Chinese song, a traditional Chinese song. Is it true?
No, it's not true, but I heard that as well. I was in Japan in October, and I met some people that were from Hong Kong, and they said to me that it was so similar to a Chinese song.
Yeah.
I need to hear it. I still haven't heard it. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. That's maybe why I had this big connection with Hong Kong since I was a kid. Maybe I just knew I was going to write a Chinese melody. I have no idea.
Are you going to cover any other musician's songs?
Sometimes I do. When I went to Manchester, I did a cover of Oasis's Wonderwall. I couldn't quite resist. Maybe I'll do a Chinese song. I don't know. But I'm very cautious about it because when something already exists, why bother trying to replace it? So I try to do songs, if I do songs that are covers that are quite unknown, maybe it's because I'm a wimp and I haven't got the balls to do my own version. So yeah, there'll be a few things that you might recognise but probably won't be sort of common knowledge. I don't know. Depends if you're a music fan and you're obsessed like I am in discovering things that are really obscure.
Hello, can I ask you, what inspires you?
Wow, big question, straight in. Wondering, I think. I think that's what inspires us in life, you know, the desire to know more. I think when I was a kid I was really inquisitive, and I think the reason I make music is because no one listened to me when I asked all these questions, so I just went and made music, you know, because if I had all these things I was wondering about in life and I wanted to externalize myself, I think that was just the avenue I took to do it.
And what about the next book? Are you going to go in the same direction as the last album, or are you going to go in a different direction?
Well, I can't deny who I am, so of course there'll always be this desperately old school thing going on. I don't know what it is, but I am just so old-fashioned, you know. Last night when I got back to my hotel room, there was a bar like that, and I ordered a cup of fucking tea. You know, and I'm like, this is wrong. I'm 24. I should be, you know. Yeah, I had this huge room. I've got a penthouse, you know. So I don't think I'll be able to deny that I am that way, but I do want to challenge myself because I'm at this place now where I'm at a crossroads. I could disappear into obscurity, or I could take this by the balls and push myself the extra mile and continue to want to make better music. So we'll see.
Do you like the Dusty Springfield comparison? So
I do now, but in the beginning I didn't understand it, you know. But since then, I've actually been fortunate enough to be connected with some of her old friends. people who have come out of the woodwork and said, there's something about you. We really see that. We knew her, So that's quite mad. And I own something of hers now. I got given a Chinese tea set, actually, because she really liked China. And sorry. No, don't worry. So yeah, so I feel like I feel like I'm almost like subliminally connected to her personal life now, which is quite ironic, but I do feel as though I'm able to understand it a little bit more.
So when you sing, you seem kind of calm. So could you describe your personality to us?
Well, calm. I am calm now, but I think the hardest thing ever is trying to control your mind. Your mind is an organ, it's like your heart. It will never stop working. It's always thinking and complicating things for yourself. So I'm trying to get hold of that. I'm trying to quiet my mind and just focus on what it is I'm doing, which is music. Sometimes you can get misguided and feel as though like you're the first person to land on the moon. This is not anything. There's thousands of people who make music. So I'm trying to keep it in perspective and just not get ahead of myself, really.
Hi. You said before that you have trouble handling fame and you get nervous sometimes at the pressure of fame. Have you gotten better at it, and how does it feel to be doing possibly the biggest group interview in the history of Hong Kong?
Really?
I've never seen
Whoa! Well, they've been busy. They've been calling you up. It was really hard in the beginning because I was scared. I don't know if you've ever seen this clip on YouTube, okay, where this dog is running around, its owner is chasing it, and it's playing hide and seek. So to hide itself, it covers its eyes, and it's the cutest thing you've ever seen. So the dog thinks that because his eyes are covered, that nobody can see him. And I think I felt like that in the beginning. I think if I put my head down and kind of rushed past somebody, that they wouldn't recognize me, and it wasn't very nice. I was sort of hiding from myself. I was hiding from everything. And then I thought about it, and I come from a town where there's only 2,000 people. I do gigs bigger than that almost every night now. That's quite mad, Everyone that I ever knew could be in that room, the amount of people. And when I was a kid, because I lived in this small town, it was as though we were famous anyway. Everyone knew what you were doing. It's like, hi, you knew the milkman, you knew this guy, you knew that guy, your school teacher was walking past. So I just try to see the world now as a big place, but with a small community. I think I've gone back to that small community. Maybe I'm just like using some weird form of coping mechanism, but that's how I feel.
Hi, Duffy. And you were brought up in Welsh. Would you like to produce a song in Welsh up here?
I think I will. It's such an old language, so the phonetics are quite unusual. Almost similar to maybe Spanish or Dutch or something. It's apparently the oldest language. So I think I will, but I'll have to do it later on in life the right way, with the right song in the right moment. But it's so beautiful. So we'll see.
Hi, Duffy. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Do you have any one message that you would like to put in your songs again and again and again?
Hope. I think we listen to music if you've had a really bad day or you're worried, and you listen to music and suddenly it all disappears. And I was talking to someone quite recently, a real music person, somebody who's been involved in music for probably about 50 years. And they said something quite profound, which is that music is not violent. There's nothing about music that's bad. Even though you might talk about gun crime, knife crime, anything you want, but the essence of it will never hurt you. So if everybody else is talking about political issues, if everyone else is making people move, because I only have maybe 2 songs that are worth dancing to. It depends what pace you dance at, but it's hardly, it's hardly danceability. But I think if I could give someone some encouragement, then I think I've done the right thing.
So you just listen to the voice in your heart.
Yeah, like hope, like tomorrow's another day. When we have something that really is, because life's tough, no matter what you do. I think sometimes we stand and go, what is all this about? What is it about? Why are we here? We don't know what's above, we don't know what's down below. We sometimes don't even know what's around us. So when you can put on something like, Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come, or when you listen to Bob Marley, whoever you want to listen to. It just has the ability to make you believe again. It's quite profound. That's what I believe anyway. Music does that to me.
Guys, that's the questions.
Duffy, I gotta say, one of the things about you is that your image really stands out by yourself. You're elegant, you're very easy, very recognizable. Are you gonna do what a lot of stars are doing, like launch your own product line, go to the fashion world, all that?
I don't really understand fashion, to be honest. It is a different world. You can think you understand it, and then the next minute it suddenly changes. It's a kind of uncontrollable beast. And I like things that are quite steady. You know, I wear what I like to wear, and I probably won't change. You'll probably sit with me when I'm 60 and I'll probably have the same outfit on. You know, I haven't changed and I won't. So I don't know if I want to dabble in that, because that will mean that I have to keep up with it. So once you open the door to becoming involved in fashion, you have to reflect it. But I am involved with Diet Coke, actually. I've done a Diet Coke ad. And I'm unsure about the commercial world, you know. But if it relates to you, then I think you have to do it. I was, you know, this time 2 years ago, no one knew about me. No one knew who I was. And when I was a little girl, I used to help my father clean his pub. He had a pub, a working man's club. And, you know, at the weekends they'd have live music. So I'd be cleaning there, and at the end of like 3 hours of cleaning, I'd get a bottle of Diet Coke and a packet of crisps. So I'm sitting there like 7 or 8 months ago, and I get a phone call saying that they're interested in me fronting their campaign because they believe in me as a young woman. And I thought, you know what? I used to work 3 hours cleaning toilets to have a bottle of Diet Coke, and now maybe I won't have to, you know. So it genuinely did connect with everything that I've experienced in my life. And if you believe in it, I think, then you can go to bed at night and feel good about it.
I was going to ask if you have a songwriting process. Is there anything you have to do to get your mind into it, or does it just kind of flow out of you?
No, I wish there was, because if there was, then I'd be able to tap into it all the time. Mm-hmm. You're kind of, excuse the pun, at the mercy of this thing, you know. It just sort of happens. It's quite ironic. You just, I don't know, you just can't understand it really. I don't even know where the songs come from. I really want to hear that Chinese song now. Maybe I heard it in a past life or something really weird. So I'm going to check it out if anyone's got it. Please do. Thanks a lot, though.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.